Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Wales in the new Rule Britannia immersion pack, where we haven't done much so far. We have released ourselves from England and are now playing as Wales, unfortunately as the subject of England, because that's the way you kind of have to start if you want to do the home and away achievement that we're doing, where we have to conquer, well, Cardiff, which we own, but also Dublin, London, Paris, Edinburgh, and Rome as Wales, which is far away, unfortunately. We have not been able to find people to support our independence. Keep on being dragged into wars by the English. Not that we do anything in these wars, but they kind of stopped us from getting support independence when we wanted it. And at the moment, everybody that we could get support from has just too many diplomatic relations. See, Scotland would accept unless if they didn't already have so many diplo relations. So we kind of need them to lose a diplo relation. And they're married to 3 people: the Isles, Offaly, and Ulster, and allied to the Livonian Order. Any of these change, if they eat their vassal, if England eats Ulster maybe, then we may have a shot. Otherwise, we're just sitting around and waiting. Same goes for France, basically. They would almost accept our the support independence thing if they weren't at war and didn't have too many diplo relations. If they would rival the English and ended the war, that would be enough, but they haven't yet. Oh, there's the one Ulster. I didn't see that happening. So for one, that means I don't need to build a spy network on Ulster because England is just going to eat it, I think. Yeah. Well, why can't I even still build a spy network on them? Oh, but I can, but I could not fabricate a claim. So that doesn't really help. Let's go to somebody else, like... Let's go top of relations with Scotland first. Because once Ulster's gone, they should lose a relation slot. And then maybe we can grab that support independence. Not that Scotland is strong enough to support us against all those English, unfortunately. But maybe we'll find a way somewhere. Yeah, now we're losing innovativeness. That's not something I can change. We still have this weird high income mission that's fulfilled that we don't want. Oh, but we also have built to the force limit, right? What does that do? Reduce land maintenance, give us morale of armies. I think we're gonna trigger that. It's for 25 years. No, let's trigger that at the war declaration, not earlier, to get the maximum time out of it. Yeah, wars. Burgundian conquest of Calais. So Burgundy attacked the English for Calais. And it's gonna weaken the English once again. But it's also gonna give us once again less provinces down here in the mainland that France can occupy in a liberty war. Gain stability, yes, please. I don't mind some reform desire in the Catholic Church, because I definitely do want to try out the Anglican Church, because it's new. And I like gaining free stability. So Scotland, still not quite there, but I think as soon as that war ends, we should, unless they're over the relations limit, we should be able to grab that. So I keep this diplomat free, just to be able to just instantly click that button, if necessary. Come on. Why am I rooting for the English? Well, kind of need them to take Ulster at the moment. Not that I like their very quick expansion here in Ireland. We can take Diplotech finally, and I will, while we're still at low institution penalty. We're still behind though, so we're still losing innovativeness. Declaring power of the nobility, they lose 10 influence. Good. That's the end of the war. That's Ulster not existing, and that's us support independence from Scotland. There. Bam. Good. Now, We check the ledger. Scotland has... oh, that's Navy. Army, Scotland. 14,000 troops to England's 26. So Scotland alone is not gonna cut it here. We really need the French, and would need the French to actually be able to land some troops. Oh, Portuguese could be interesting. But it seems the Portuguese are in league with the English, unfortunately. Oh, France is super close. France is super close to doing this. How do we get you one higher? You're hostile towards England. English army strength. So I think what I'm gonna do is waste some manpower and build a unit over the force limit. We're now infertile. We already have a rather bad heir, so it's not the worst. Bad heir. France. Kind of hope that getting one more unit would change the army strength thing to be okay. Maybe if we get a general. We already have a general. That's unfortunate. I don't think that changes anything here. Gonna improve that relation again. You wouldn't marry me, but I can't do that because I'm a vassal. Just need a point. Gain army professionalism. Ooh, now they would say yes. Okay. Okay. 2nd of January. I mean, recall that diplomat, but... oh. Can't ask them because they have a truce with England. Right. And it's probably a long truce, right? Until 63. It's 8 more years of truce. Oh my. Who else? I said Portugal, but Portugal probably says no, 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 no. They are allied to England. Oh, Castile would now do it. Because they rivaled England. Okay. Castile, please support me. Castile may actually have a fleet. I don't know if they have a fleet to rival the English, but maybe. Navies, Castile, they have 6 heavies, 8 lights. Okay. Together with a Scottish fleet of a heavy and 8 lights, they sort of have the English beat. Maybe the support of Castile and Scotland could be enough. Especially with the English being in a war. So there are other fleets around here too, and they're trying to land troops, which is cool. Yeah, I think once they have these troops on the boats, I'm gonna start up. So raise that army maintenance, please. Just so our troops don't just die. Now they have their troops on the mainland. Could I just declare this war? Or is there something stopping me? We have good relations apparently. Oh, Portugal would come in. Guess we're gonna have to accept that. Just send these guys an insult. Oh, I can't until February 58. So just gonna have to take another stab hit then. It's unfortunate. But okay. And if that's the case, I might as well declare this war now, right? All the English troops are on the mainland and busy fighting big other stacks. Hopefully there's gonna be some fleets that handle this. So, Castile and Scotland are gonna come in. Portugal, Tyrone and Leinster are gonna be over here and being a bit of a pain. But I hope we'll be able to survive that. Let's go. Lose 4 stability. Oh my god. Yes. And immediately gain 3 of that back. And see what the Scottish and the Spanish can do for us. 16,000 troops down there. Why are these Portuguese troops still on my side? That's interesting. Are they? None of the English allies came in. That's helpful. And we get Navarra too. Not that Navarra is anything of relevance. Yeah, this might be a thing. And I'm gonna try to get at least a tiny bit of war score by grabbing a thing here or there. We don't have big enough of an army to actually take any forts, unfortunately. But we can grab some provinces at least. There's a fleet dying. The Isles fleet dying to Tyrone and the English. Nothing we can do there. We are occupying Chester. I'm now going for Coventry. And Gloucestershire. At level 3 fort in London is not something we can ever take, unfortunately. Wales under our control. There are some Spanish, fortunately, fighting rebels. Why do you have pretender rebels now? That's very giant chunk of pretender rebels in our ally Castile down here. Okay, that could be bad. It could mean we're not actually getting to do this successfully. If they could just let the pretenders win, I don't care who's on the throne in Castile, I just want my land. But maybe they can send us another fleet. Well, the fleet lost some fight right here. And again, the English are still busy down in the mainland. And that may be enough for the Scots to come in and give us the war score we need. Maybe. Maybe. And as soon as the Scots move down here, I'm gonna send some troops on London so that we can have control of the siege and gain a war score for it. We could gain some loyalty and lose some loyalty, which would be fine. Or we lose 10 army tradition and gain professionalism and reverse the gain. I do not have any army tradition anyway, so yes, let's... I could gain 15, but 15 does nothing really. Let's gain that professionalism. I'm not going to lose it, and this seems good. I'm going to put you on London, I think. And I'm being very, very aggressive here with my troops. Trying to take as much land as I can while the English troops are busy on the mainland. If they ever come back home, I might have a problem. The English fleet is actually hiding here. Oh, this is just transports. That's why they're hiding. That's kind of good. If the English transports are hiding from the Castilian fleet, then they can't get their troops to the mainland. And, well, Castile's still having big issues with these guys. And Portugal apparently... Oh, now the English allies also came in to the war, unfortunately. So Castile is probably going to die to the Portuguese down here, which is going to be bad for our war score. Oh well. As long as we defend Wales here, win it, we should have a ticking war score. And as long as we get the occupation of their capital, and I mean all this land down here, then we should get also get some war score. So yeah. So now I'm assuming the Scottish will come and help me siege London. Meanwhile, I can go up there and siege the rest of that land, so the Scottish don't complain about not getting it. Well, they're still gonna complain if I don't give it to them. I am not sure if... Whoa, the English are raising troops. Let's merge up and see if we can't pick up... Nah, they're gonna have too much morale. too soon. Maybe I'll still be able to pick up some stragglers. Would be nice. Gain some corruption for free. Hooray. And what are you guys doing? Can I catch you? I can. Then I will. And I do get some Scottish support. Another 4k Scots. And let's crash this one stack in Derby. Grab some more war score. And the English are very, very slowly shipping in some troops, but these sizes of stacks are not something I'm concerned with. Where are you landing though? West March, okay. In Scotland, that is. Okay, unfortunately there's some Leinster troops here, and the Scots have broken off their siege. Okay. Let's try to hunt these small stacks and see if the Scots can't handle the bigger English stacks, but this is starting to become a bit annoying. Castile, still alive. Most of the pretenders handled well still. 14k pretenders. But I don't think we can really rely on Castilian support in this war, other than the fleet. I need 9 troops here, right? Yes, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to siege that. I'm also not going to be able to throw these English out, so I'm gonna have to leave that to the Scots as well. I am gonna be able to kill this one stack if I can catch him, and I can. So let's do what we can here. And movement speed plus 10%, not the worst. And we actually have some attached Scots. It's almost enough for the siege. Not quite though. So no point in me doing this. I'll just have these Scots down there do that. And I hope that Castile is not going to want anything in the peace deal, since, well, for one, they don't want any land, I don't think, and for another, they didn't do anything. How does the participation look anyway? Castile has 50% participation. How? Just from the ships. Scotland has 45, we have 4%. Okay, these people are going to be unhappy if I don't give them land. Friesland has landed troops here. I do not know whether I want... I'd prefer to keep the Scots or the Castilians in an alliance. Castile is obviously stronger, and the Scots are a potential expansion target. Yeah, we're gonna have to quarantine the port and let them die, unfortunately. On the other hand... Oh, I could have actually pressed this button here, right? I think I still want it. Why can I not? Where's the war button? Here, build to force limit. Oh, I must have a higher force limit now. Alright. Let's... Oh yes, I'm not a subject anymore. That gives me additional force limit. Forgot. I mean, it's obviously the other way around. There's a negative modifier for force limit if you are a subject. Lollard Heretics, 21,000. I hope they don't go to London before we take the siege, but they just might. Man, do I hate when enemy rebels screw me over. And they're probably going to. Wonder if I should flee from here. High war exhaustion. Oh yes, we got 4 war exhaustion from the thing. From our war declaration. Because of good relations and declaring war on our overlord. You don't only get stability loss, you also lose... Or you also gain war exhaustion. Yep. They're the Lord Heretics. I'm gonna run from the siege, see if I can't save my troops. This is super unfortunate, really. I can't. Well, let's see if we can't beat those Lollards then. I'm not going to be in time to help. We can beat the Lollards, at least. That's something. Still unfortunate, but it's a thing. Oh, no, but I still moved out. Ah, that was bad. That was super bad. Now, the Scots are going to have taken over the siege, and they're going to get all the participation. So who do I go over, the Scots or the English? The Castilians. Assuming I win this war, which I seem to be at the moment. That said, they're definitely collecting some troops here in Ayrshire, or on the other side, the Irish Sea. If they ever get the Scottish boats out of there, then we have a bit of an issue. But if I don't control the siege here anyway, which I don't anymore, I just leave my one troop there, just in case the Scots decide to abandon the siege once again, so we don't lose the progress, and maybe I can even take over then. England has not pieced out of his other war there, so that's good for us. The Scots actually trying to land troops on the Isle of Man. A 1k stack was a 1k stack, that's not going to be great for the Scots. Why do you do this, Scotland? Yep, there they get crushed. Why would you land a 1k stack? That just doesn't make any sense. At least land 2k. We should be doing something with our diplomats though. Assuming we break free, what's the next thing we're gonna do? Probably try to expand. Not into England, so it must be somewhere here. So let's... These guys are still allied to everybody, unfortunately. So even expansion into Ireland is not going to be easy. Let's build a spy network anyway. French currently do not like us much because we're allied to their rival Castile. I assume, yeah, participation, Castile, Scotland, we get 6%. If we had taken London, that would have been... probably would have been different, but we didn't. So I was stupid. Tried to rescue my 1k stack from the stupid rebels when I was almost sure that I couldn't run anyway. And then, yeah. What would be really nice would be if Scotland pieced out early. Okay, random people. Planning to attack random people. Scott's taking a lot of a beating here, considering. Ooh, but there's an English stack right for the taking, and let it never be said that I don't take my stack wipes when I can get them. Pop, pop, pop. So this should be my siege. Yes. Something at least. Ooh, interesting. I can try to take something in separate pieces here from Leinster at least. Do they have another ally here? Yes. Tyrone too. Does Scotland want Tyrone? No. So they should hand over the occupation to me. And I think it's still the way that whatever I take in separate pieces does not count towards the you didn't give me any land sort of thing. Now, I don't need all these troops here. I only need 3,000 troops, which is already done by the Isles troops here. So I leave one guy, so I keep the siege. But the rest, don't be attached to and go and siege this. No, this place is already sieged too. So this is fine then. Just meet up somewhere. Try to be safe from rebels. The Scots do want Ulster. But... yeah, let's see what we do in that peace deal eventually. I mean, I could check right now what would happen if I'm not going to remain subject to England. Always going to be grant independence. That's a must. It's actually super cheap. And then that will make everybody happy still. Then which one was the good province here? Shrewsbury. Okay, So then I would say I'll take Shrewsbury. Wait. This is what I'm looking for. I take Shrewsbury, which makes the Scots unhappy. Castile is not unhappy. That's pretty good. So we could just go with the deal that makes the Scots unhappy and nobody else. So we still keep Castile as that ally. Although the Scots are a more useful ally over here. So maybe would have to give them some land. If I gave you Ulster, it would not be enough to make you happy. I'd have to give you 2 provinces if I take 2. This could be a decent peace deal, actually. In the end. With Claymont here. Scotland's still happy. And then I would like to take something in Ireland. And I don't know, give the Scots... What do we have? York. York is yours, Scotland. So not take Scarborough, but take York. Give York to Scotland. Like that. And if we took Ulster, Scotland would still be happy. So this could be our final peace deal once we're done here. And we might even be taking things from these guys first. That would be very good, I think. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, my war exhaustion, blah, blah, blah. Let's just take those forts. English transport navy stuck on the Isle of Man and being besieged. I like that Castile doesn't want anything out of this war. That's excellent. On the siege of this, so I should be able to talk to Leinster. Sue for peace, and... Oh. I see, I can't separate peace, take land, because we don't have independence yet. It's unfortunate. I could, however, make you annul your alliance to England for sure. And so many alliances, Jesus. I definitely don't want you allied to England. Could turn on the new steer trade thing, but I think then it... How does the trade flow from here? That's the North Sea trade node, North Sea. So I could make them steer trade from the North Sea into this, but that doesn't do much. I could make them give me war reps like that. And then say, okay. Take money, not a lot of money, probably some inflation. Where's the inflation? Ducats. Does not give me inflation anymore? Oh. Okay, that's new. And nice. Still, we can't get a lot of money out of them because they changed the calculation how money works. But this is a definite possibility. Because I'd rather take land directly from England and then later on eat the miners up myself. Question is, do I want to make them annul more treaties? It does increase our peace timer, which is unfortunate. On the other hand, it may lead to them not having as many friends. Also, it makes it easier for me to attack other people around here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, I think. And all the money. And that's gonna be it. Let's get Leinster out of the war. Not that they matter anymore, but... There's the surrender of Tyrone too. Could probably do the same thing to them. Unless I want to keep them around for the war score. How is this? We get 7 more war score by defending. Oh, we could ask Portugal to leave. Oh, you're dead, Portugal. That's cool. We even have some war score with them. Hey, Portugal, pay me war reps. And, well, not that much money. 14, 15, 16. Do get large sum of money here. 221 monies. Very good. Sentiment for themselves, yes. And that puts us to 99% with England. So, oh, no diplomats. Too many pieces to do. Nobody to do them. Let's have these guys already walk back home. Let's peace out you guys. And what did I say I wanted? War reps, money, and stop being allied to people. Could do the rivalry reduction for prestige, but we get hardly any of the prestige anyway because we've done nothing in the war, so that doesn't do anything. Transfer trade power, no. Let's just do this. That's Tyrone out, and once this fight here is done, we can go for our happy 100% peace deal here. Where we get Independence, Gloucester, Shrewsbury, and Pale and Chester, and we give Northumberland, Cumbria, York, and Ulster to Scotland. That's a lot of stuff to give to Scotland. Well, they would be happy with less. That's good. Is it Ulster or York? I don't want to give them. If I don't give them York, they're unhappy, but if I give them Ulster, they're happy. How's York? Used to be a very strong province. It's not anymore. It's the same as Ulster, basically. Maybe this is better. It does give them expansion opportunities here that I don't like. Because they might take the minors that I want to take. So maybe I'd rather give them York and not Ulster. And then I would love to take Somerset for myself, but that makes the Scots unhappy. Protect Scarborough? Scarborough? No. I can take the Isle of Man, though. Not that it's particularly great, and I'm gonna have to increase autonomy there because I can't even get my troops there to kill any rebels, but this seems okay. Oh no, it goes to the Isles. No. No need to do that. So yeah, I think this, and I would love to get with 1 point off getting war reps from England, but I'm just gonna take some money instead then. Like this. Oh, now we do actually get inflation for it, but very little. So that's fine. Yeah. We gain stuff, Scotland gains stuff. Oh, and the money, that's why we don't get any inflation, because we don't get any of the money. Right. So maybe that's not worth it. Let's just go for the 91% peace deal here. And go. Bam. So we've grown a bit. We are our own country. We have stuff to core. And probably some rebellions to crush. And that's pretty good. After the very, very unexciting first episode where we couldn't do anything, we've managed to use the Scots to grow into England. We had to give them some land to keep them as our ally. But I think that's fine for now, because having a strong ally over here on the islands is going to be very helpful. And Castile is also still our ally, although they're not as strong, and maybe we have to drop them eventually. So far, this has been a very fun episode, and I think this is a start to a campaign that could actually work out now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please, please, please like my video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have anything to say, do it down there in the comments. And if you don't like what I do, well, hit that dislike button, but maybe also tell me in the comments about it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.